Straight ahead on News 4 Brockport, the village's plans to pay tribute to the victim of a recent tragedy. Where they are in the planning stages, coming up.
Also, Brockport's Journalism and Broadcasting Department shed light on the era of fake news. See what the panel of professionals had to say.
And this year's Hilton Apple Fest was another success. Find out what makes this yearly tradition so special. News 4 Brockport starts right now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kara Phillips.
And I'm Hannah Mao. We begin tonight with some news from the village of Brockport. At their most recent board meeting, village board members heard a proposal for a memorial to honor the recently deceased Megan Dix. Employees from the Lowe's store where Dix worked at would like to build a sitting area and flower garden behind the South Avenue parking lot. There would be a walkway from the parking lot to the memorial. The employees would like the community to be actively involved in the project. They hope to receive necessary approval to move forward with the project very soon.
If you're considering a career in banking, this next story is for you. On Wednesday, October 11th, Career Services is hosting an event featuring the ESL Federal Credit Union. The event will feature a career panel, networking, and a tour of the branch. Limited transportation will be offered, but the event is located close to the campus at Brockport branch of ESL on 4th Section Road next to Wegmans. The event will run from 5:30 to 7:30. Registration is required and the link can be found on the Career Services Twitter page at Brockport Career.
Applications for the 2018 National Conference on Undergraduate Research are now live. This year's conference will be held at the University of Central Oklahoma and Oklahoma City from April 4th through April 7th. Department chairs and faculty will be encouraging students with promising projects and research to apply. Students must first apply for a Brockport NCUR fellowship, then send their abstract proposals directly to the NCUR website. Applications are open until December 5th. For more information about how to apply, visit cur.org.
Brockport's President's Office and English Department are holding their 3rd annual Holiday Card Poetry Contest. They are looking for secular, winter-themed poems 8 to 16 lines in length. Department Chair of the English Department, Gregory Garvey, says the committee is excited to read entries that differ from the usual somber mood of poetry.
A lot of modern contemporary poetry deals with issues of trauma or painful personal experience, or are trying to push the boundaries of the form and of poetic voices. And in a way, these are often not the best things for a holiday card. So we're looking for something that will have, for entries that have a kind of uplifting value and that will spread the cheer of the season, that is to be, warmth in a time of cold and so on.
The winning poem will be displayed in this year's Brockport holiday card, which is sent out to thousands of families. The winner will be announced by November 15th, and he or she will receive a cash prize of $100 from the President's Office. 6 poems will be sent a letter of recognition from President Heidi McPherson and the English Department. They will choose 2 additional winners who will receive $50 each. Poems can be written in any style and are due to C. Oakley at brockport.edu by October 20th.
Brockport has received a grant to restore the tower clock on the Brockport United Methodist Church. The Rochester Area Community Foundation has approved $11,000 to help with the cost of the project. Donations from community veteran organizations will cover the remainder of the expenses. The repairs are expected to cost $21,500. And now, an update from News 4 sports reporter Cordell Cummings in the Sports Center.
Thanks, Hannah. The college at Brockport is launching Eagles Unite for the next 30 days. It's a foundation that will permit fans, alumni, and supporters to donate to a particular cause. One of the categories include the Brockport Athletics Travel Fund. The foundation allows athletes to travel around the country for games. Some of the places the teams plan on going during the 2017-2018 season include California for women's volleyball, Florida for baseball and softball, and Virginia for women's soccer. If you're looking to donate, just head over to Eagles Unite website on the Brockport Athletics homepage. Women's soccer player Mariah Sarr was named Brockport Athlete of the Week. Sarr also netted her 3rd career goal in the last matchup against Oneonta by drilling one in near the end line. She had 3 goals and 5 shots last week. Sarr and the rest of her team will be back in action on Saturday against Geneseo. What seems like a weekly occurrence, quarterback Joe Germinario was named the D3 Offensive Player of the Week for his performance versus Cortland. Germinario was unbelievable on Saturday. He had 6 touchdowns. Yeah, I said it, 6 total touchdowns. Germinario helped Brockport pull away from Cortland in the second half. Brett Renzi was also named the D3 Special Teams Player of the Week. Renzi was 7 for 7 on PATs and perfect on field goals. Definitely a good scoring output by the Golden Eagles as they would go on to win 52-38. Next up for Brockport is Mooresville State after this week's bye week, and they'll be playing at Bob Boozer Field. It was senior day for women's tennis team on Monday. Kelsey Shanahan was the lone senior on the team, and she won both of her matches in singles and in doubles versus Alfred. The tennis team's last home game is this Saturday against Oneonta. The contest is set to begin at 12 p.m. Now we move on to a couple of games to look forward to this week. The women's volleyball team will match up against Plattsburgh State on Friday. The game will be played at Geneseo for the second SUNYAC pool play event. That game will start at 5 o'clock. The field hockey team will also be in action on Saturday when they take on Oswego. The match is scheduled for a 1 o'clock start. Reporting from the Sports Center, Cordell Cummings, News 4 Sports.
Thanks, Cordell. Brockport's Center for Select Respect held the Walk a Mile in Their Shoes event this past Tuesday. The International Men's March raises awareness to stop rape, sexual assault, and gender violence. It was previously named Walk a Mile in Her Shoes, but was changed to be more inclusive to all genders. Classes, clubs, and departments on campus participated in the walk together, taking a few laps around wearing high heels.
This week, Brockport's journalism department and the Society of Professional Journalists held a fake news panel. Professor of Journalism Kim Young moderated the panel. Included on the panel were Professor of Journalism Carvin Eisen, Democrat and Chronicle reporter Erica Bryant, and WHEC News 10 NBC investigative reporter Berkeley Brian. The three answered student questions and addressed how to find truth in the era of fake news.
We want diversity. Diversity is serious. Right? Diversity is inclusion. But when it comes to presenting the facts, truth is not diverse. You feel me? Right? Truth is not diverse. Truth is truth. Right? And we have to stand up for that, because if we lose that, if we start wavering on what is true, right, we're losing the underpinning of what makes this go.
He knows what he's doing, and when he says things like fake news, and when he tries to create distrust of the media, because the media are going to be who's criticizing him, and to try to just create distrust around your enemy, so to speak, then there's a reason for that. And there's a reason he uses the phrase fake news so much, because he wants it to just get stuck in our collective conscious so that we don't believe anything that he's not telling us.
The event had an excellent turnout from journalism students and professors alike. Stay tuned to Talent Television for video coverage of the entire talk.
This past weekend, Freedom Guide Dogs raised money for a good cause. The nonprofit organization held a fundraiser at Spencerport Bowl to raise money for the training of guide dogs. The event was packed with both people and dogs alike. When guests weren't bowling, they had the opportunity to talk to volunteers who own or train guide dogs. The event was a success and raised a lot of money.
Thursday's BSG movie in the ballroom is the Disney favorite Moana. Then on Friday, BSG is taking Zumba to a whole new level. Beginning at 10 p.m. is Blacklight Zumba in the Union Lounge. Then on Saturday, the Walk Your Way Fashion Club is hosting Brockport's next top model in the ballroom. The show begins at 6 o'clock. Lastly, Study Union is back on Saturday night. As students study for midterms, different food will come each hour. The event runs from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock.
It's officially autumn, and the changing of seasons was celebrated in Hilton, New York this past Saturday and Sunday. Hilton is a small village located only 20 minutes from the campus, and a few students made the trip to check out the 37th annual Hilton Apple Fest. News 4's Kara Phillips attended the festival and all of its apple-themed glory.
The Apple Festival takes place in Hilton, New York, and is held every year on the last weekend of September. Local vendors and artisans gather to show off their work. The products for sale range from festive wreaths to detailed paintings and reinvented household items and childhood toys made with a modern twist. In addition to the crafts, There's also a wide selection of food, such as hot dogs, hamburgers, tater tot poutine, potato pancakes, and apple sausage. The most famous dish for sale is the apple crisp, which is served by the town mayor. It isn't served until noon, but people get in line up to 3 hours before it's served, so they don't miss out on this apple-themed tradition. While you are enjoying your apple-infused treats, there is a wide variety of entertainment for all ages, but the petting zoo was a hit among children. The auto show is another big event, taking place at Village Elementary, with cars spanning across their soccer fields and parking lots for everyone to admire. The Hilton Apple Fest is an event that many enjoy for great food, arts, and entertainment, and is a treasured part of this small village's charm.
That's all the time we have for News 4 Brockport. I'm Hannah Mao.
And I'm Kara Phillips. Thanks for watching.